Okay, come on, baby. Go, 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 go. Okay, I hope you're rolling. Oh my God, there's one going right past him. Did you see that? Ladies and gentlemen, that is a 6-7-year-old deer right there. I'm absolutely dumbfounded right now.
Ozone is basically a superoxide, right? It's a naturally occurring element. Ozonics did not step out and create ozone. Ozone has been around since the beginning of time of this planet. It is a naturally occurring element. Our bodies are exothermic. We create heat, right? You create heat just like a scented candle, you're gonna create odor, period. The only time you stop is when you die. For the most part, as long as you're breathing and your body temp is hot, you're releasing odor, and your sterile clothes, or whatever you want to call them, become recontaminated, and they just basically become like a wick for casting odor on top of what you're generating above and beyond that. So they're releasing odor now, plus what your body continues to release. The whole concept of ozonics was initiated in basically 2004. I was in the middle of a procedure in my office, and I was having to cauterize some tissue during a surgery, and then I began to notice that there was this odor emanating while I was doing it. And so we had oxidation machines in our surgical suites to basically help deodorize and help reduce bacteria levels. When we turned it on, all of a sudden, it was basically gone almost instantaneously, and there was no odor. I saw it work in the surgical suite, but I didn't know how it was going to work in the field. Started developing prototypes. This is one of the first prototypes we ever created. Turned them on and just seeing how close we could get these animals to them while they sat on the ground. And we realized that the issue was not clothing, it was the odor or the olfactory code being noticed by an animal between the person and the animal. We also realized that there were going to be some other challenges. We were working with multiple governmental agencies, primarily some folks in the FBI. If we could overcome animals' nose, like deer or other things like that out there, we realized that these were going to be challenges for them. They went through to very clearly explain their concerns about what we had found. They basically deemed our technology, our company at that given time, a national security risk.
Visit ozonicshunting.com during this program and get a free dry wash bag with the purchase of an HR unit when you use promo code TRUTH18. That's a $129 value free when you order in the next 24 minutes and use promo code TRUTH18. Exclusively at ozonicshunting.com. Your body produces odor every second of the day. Although undetectable to the human nose, your odor is betraying your location in the woods. And no matter what you do, you can't control it. Odor is your greatest weakness. And mature animals have evolved to rely on their noses to survive and evade you year after year. You don't hunt where you need to. You hunt where the wind lets you. Until now. This season, radical change is in the air. Ozonics is the first and only active scent elimination solution designed by hunters to destroy your odor from the time you step into the woods to the time you step out. Ozonics units deploy a steady stream of odor-eliminating ozone particles which attack your odor and destroy it at the molecular level. Used by doctors and hospitals around the world, it is the most advanced odor elimination technology ever developed. Deploy the power of Ozonics True Odor Elimination this season and be undetectable. Visit OzonicsHunting.com and save an additional $50 on the HR 230, now just $299.99. The power of ozone has never been more affordable. Visit OzonicsHunting.com now.
We're going to call this Ozonics experiment, and we're going to prove beyond a shadow of a doubt that Ozonics is the coolest thing in the world, and it truly does work. We have a food source. The idea is the Ozonics is running. Once deer come into the area, then we're actually going to shut it off. We're going to see how long it takes for them, for the ozone to clear out, and see how long it takes for them to react to it. Once the Ozonics was turned off, and you could hear him blowing and carrying on, and he took off. That was approximately 15-20 seconds after I turned it off. Where he was at is directly downwind from us. When he was at the corn, that shows you right there that Ozonics works beyond a shadow of a doubt.
I think the challenge when discussing scent control with the everyday hunter is the fact that they've been burned repeatedly by other scent control products.
It seemed like it was like the industry didn't want us in. I think the concern was that there wasn't going to be a need for the other technologies.
With Ozonics scent control, real scent management, real scent elimination is possible. And not only is it possible, it's practical, and it's simple, and it's effective.
Been bow hunting for well over 30 years, gun hunting for 30, pretty much my whole life. I remember my father got me into a tree stand. I was 6, 7 years old, and I remember the first time I went on a shotgun hunt, I was 10, so I live it, it's a lifestyle now. We work on the farms, it seems like 24/7 all year long. Realistically, we spend half of the year working on the farms and getting ready and setting things up and these scheming scenarios, and then the other half, we're hunting. We put a lot of time in the stands, and we do a ton of work prior to hunting to get them, to get everything dialed in the way we want to get it set up. I try to leave the deer alone. I don't like to put a lot of pressure on them. I would rather hunt the edges, the food sources, and give them their space. Ozonics has really been a revolutionary change for me. Now I can really get into an area where I know does are going to get by me first and not have to worry about it. The first couple does that came through usually were the ones that spoiled the night, where now you get one of these things rocking, or two of them, and you can get through that first and second and third wave and get to the big deer coming in. So November 12th of 2017, we knew he was on the property. At this point, we had seen him multiple times in the morning. We knew he was with does. We had trail pictures of him in there. We'd had sightings of him. So going in there was a extremely good chance that he was gonna be on that food source. It was the best food source on the farm. It had all the mature does. We'd been hunting it every night for 5 nights now. The problem was the wind changed. It went from marginal to horrible. And we had multiple does that night that fed right straight downwind within 20 or 30 yards.
There's that doe. She's jumping the fence. Here he comes. Yep, right there. He's jumping the fence. Yep. That's him. Really good. On the turn. Dead. He's dead, bud. Fall, baby, fall, baby, fall. Right there. Come on, hit the ground. Hit the ground.
Not only dodging the hammer's nose, but the countless number of does that we had to get through to kill him. I'll never go to the deer woods without Ozonics in my bag.
Visit ozonixhunting.com during this program and get a free dry wash bag with the purchase of an HR unit when you use promo code TRUTH18. That's a $129 value free when you order in the next 18 minutes and use promo code TRUTH18. Exclusively at ozonixhunting.com. Your odor is betraying you. It's ruining your hunt, pressuring your property, and killing your opportunities. This year, let nothing stand between you and your best season ever. Deploy a steady stream of odor-destroying molecules every second of every hour of every hunt with Ozonics. Available only at ozonixhunting.com.
The first time I would ever see Walter Payton in the flesh was on November 16th of 2013. I believe he was 3.5 years old, and what a specimen he was.
I knew exactly what deer that was when he came through. That deer is going to be it. I'm sure I just pray to God he makes it.
I honestly don't recall seeing him again for 2 years until he showed up last summer in Velvet, and I first saw what I was dealing with. I saw something special in this buck. He was one of the biggest typical framed animals I've ever seen.
Oh, I can't tell you how excited I am to have found this shed and this side. He busted the other side off the G2. Oh my gosh.
Finding his shed opened my eyes to the possibility that he just might be killable the following season.
Got a bedding area set that's just killer. But it's really hard to get into because it's right in a doe bedding area. My wind is in fact going to blow right directly towards one of the food plots. I am guaranteed that deer don't hit me. Without Ozonics, I won't even try it. There's not been much movement yet, but it's going to break soon. Oh my God, I just shot Walter Payton. Hey, look at that's lungs. That's lungs, man. All right, just hop.
You're about to find the biggest deer of your life. Is he there? Yes! look at that giant. Does it get any better than that?
Oh my God, it's a dream come true. I can't believe it, man. It's Walter Payton. Oh my God. Dude. Is this real?
I just feel so thankful, you know. I mean, you just hunt these animals for so long, you wait for that moment, and then when it happens so fast. And man, when we were on that blood trail and it started picking up, I mean, you could see foam, like blood, like lung blood. And then Tyler told me you're about to find the buck of your life or whatever. I was just like, oh my, I like, put a price on that, man. Oh my God.
Your odor is betraying you. It's ruining your hunt, pressuring your property, and killing your opportunities. This year, let nothing stand between you and your best season ever. Deploy a steady stream of odor-destroying molecules every second of every hour of every hunt with Ozonics. Available only at ozonicshunting.com. Visit ozonixhunting.com and save an additional $50 on the HR 230, now just $299.99. The power of ozone has never been more affordable. Visit ozonixhunting.com now.
My passion is bow hunting. This is to some degree kind of my identity, and it's what hits the reset button on me. I am grateful for being out here. People ask me, why is it so hard for people to believe in it? Why do they, quote, have to have that aha moment for themselves? I think it's reasonably simple. You can't see it. You can't see it. You can put on a carbon suit, and in your head you think you're covered. You can spray yourself down, watch the spray come out of the bottle. You can see it, and psychologically you can say, I'm covered. Our product, you can't see. I'm sitting here with you. I guarantee you ozone is right here, right now. We can put that meter out here now and it's gonna test out ambient, but it's present. There's nitrogen in the air. There's hydrogen in the air. Where is it? The way ozone works very simply is this, is if you've walked outside after an electrical storm and it smells really fresh, what you're smelling is ozone, or the byproduct of an ozone reaction, which is oxygen. It's an oxygen-enriched environment. When ozone is created through our unit, just like it is in an electrical storm, basically oxygen, O2, is sucked in through the bottom of the unit. It makes contact with the supercharged coil, just like an electrical storm outside. with lightning. When it makes contact with it, there is a molecular exchange, and so it separates the O2 and it allows an O3 molecule to be formed on the surface of the coil, and it glows kind of this bright purplish blue. Once the ozone is created on the coil and projected out the front of the unit, and once it goes out there and makes contact with something, odor from laying a manure on a field or a skunk that was hit along the side of the road, as soon as that odor molecule is made contact with that ozone molecule, the ozone molecule then releases the oxygen, breaking the bonds. It actually oxidizes it. So the thing is, we all understand how effective bleach is, right? Understand this very clearly. Ozone is roughly 150 times more effective than bleach. So if you have 1 thimble of ozone, you need 150 thimbles of bleach to have an equivalency. If an animal or whatever smells something, what they're smelling is a changed old factory human code molecule. It's been permanently altered. If enough of those little O3 molecules make contact throughout, it can actually disintegrate the code completely. And then there is just nothing for the animal to smell.
Visit ozonixhunting.com during this program and get a free dry wash bag with the purchase of an HR unit when you use promo code TRUTH18. That's a $129 value free when you order in the next 8 minutes and use promo code TRUTH18. Exclusively at ozonixhunting.com. Visit ozonixhunting.com and save an additional $50 on the HR 230, now just $299.99. The power of ozone has never been more affordable. Visit ozonixhunting.com now.
I am not a professional hunter. Nobody pays me to hunt. My wife sometimes gets a little frustrated with me, but it's I can't help it. It's just something that is inside of me, and it gets worse every year. Yeah, when I'm watching those TV shows, you know, they're all sponsored by products and all that good stuff, and I work hard to be able to get out and whitetail hunt each fall, each year. If I'm gonna take time off, I'm gonna take it off during prime time. In the middle of the rut, and I like to get right in with them. I'm not hunting the edge of the food plot. I'm not hunting, you know, where they'd go to normally feed early season or late season. I'm getting right, almost right in their bedroom. Whereas before, you know, I didn't go in as far. I try and stay as close to the field edge or the road as possible, away from the deer. You know, now I can kind of be a little more aggressive and kind of get back in there a little bit. I'm in the timber, I'm in the creek valleys, I'm in their travel corridors, places you wouldn't see them early or late. I don't know what it is. They just don't know you're there. I expected him to come in a different way, but he came straight downwind.
tail just twitching, you know, just cruising, looking for does. It was just like, oh my God, this is unreal. Yeah. Yeah, I've been hunting whitetails for a long time. 2 biggest bucks I shot of my life so far have been with my Ozonics, downwind. So, proof enough.
Every one of us has an odor footprint, right? When we step foot on our land, whether it's 40 acres or 4,000 acres, you leave an odor footprint. And anything you can do to reduce that odor footprint is going to increase your success long term.
The reason why scent has always been the most elusive thing for, I think, hunters since the beginning of time is that you're able to camouflage yourself or hide yourself. You're able to be quiet, but you can't control the you. You can't control that a human being, in order for you to be vertical, you run hot. It's just unbelievable, you know, to be able to come out here and do this. And it just kind of hits a reset button, you know. Whether I got the opportunity to kill an elk or harvest an elk this year, just the opportunity to be out here was unbelievable. So I can't tell you how much I appreciate getting to come out here.
We were a company founded by people who love to hunt. And that love for hunting is what drives the creation of the products we create, how we try to bring them to every hunter, how we try to improve them. Our focus is the hunter experience, because in the end, that's what's important. Not every hunter's had the opportunity to see Ozonics work or had that moment, but when they do, it will change everything.
Let's be very clear. Ozonics is the only product in the industry in the world today that breaks down the olfactory code between you and whatever you're pursuing. It is the most effective scent control product in the world today.
Visit OzonicsHunting.com during this program and get a free dry wash bag with the purchase of an HR unit when you use promo code TRUTH18. That's a $129 value free when you order an HR unit and use promo code TRUTH18.